In today's video, we're going to be talking about Dalton Knecht and what he can bring to an NBA team. But before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below what you think Dalton Knecht will be in the NBA. Dalton Knecht started out with a JUCO. For 2 years he played JUCO ball. Then he transferred up to Northern Colorado where he played 2 years there. In his junior year he averaged around 8 points. Then in his senior year he averaged around 20 points. And then he transferred to Tennessee where he averaged 22 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 46% from the field, and 40 from 3, while also shooting 77% from the free throw line. At Tennessee this past year, Dalton Knecht earned SEC Player of the Year, was a consensus All-American, and was NCAA All-Region Team. At the NBA Combine, Dalton Knecht standing at 6'6", weighing around 212, at a wingspan of 6'9". I think Dalton Knecht will be a solid athlete in the NBA at his strength this year at Tennessee, which benefited him a lot down the road in SEC play. Also, while in SEC play, Dalton Knecht averaged 25 points per game on 48% from the field, 42% from 3, and 73% from the line. He shot the ball really efficient in SEC play as he helped Tennessee win a SEC regular season title. Although for the most part of his rookie year he will be 23 years old, that is a concern for most people. I will say in this draft, people will call this draft weak, one of the worst in years. I think this draft can be really underrated based on there's a lot of guys in this draft that in my opinion can be high level role players on a championship or contending team. I think that weighs out this draft not having a top tier talent like most drafts in the past have had. With that being said, I think that allows Dalton Knecht to be drafted in the top 10 or top 8 of this draft. To start off with Dalton Knecht, it's only right to talk about his shooting ability. He is a deadly three-point shooter. He can do it off the catch, do it off coming off screens, but also he can do it off the dribble from deep range. And we already talked about how Dalton Knecht was a 40+ three-point shooter in college this past year. Another area of Dalton Knecht's game is the mid-range. He was very effective at it at Tennessee, finding his spots off pick and roll, whether that be in the post, having a post fadeaway. He was really good in the mid-range, able to have a high release and get his shot off over smaller defenders. This past season at Tennessee, Knecht was very good at the rim, able to finish at different angles, use his strength and athleticism to finish over guys, was very good, had a lot of and-ones for Tennessee this past year. I think Dalton Knecht is going to be a good finisher at the NBA level, has the size, athleticism, and has a touch around the rim to be a solid finisher at the NBA, which allows Dalton Knecht to be a 3-level scorer, which he, in my opinion, was the best this past season in college. Another enticing part of Dalton Knecht's game is his ability to get hot. He can change the trajectory of the game based on his shooting ability when he gets hot. You saw it in games against Purdue in the Elite Eight or against Auburn at home. Dalton Knecht changed the entire game. Although Purdue they didn't win, it gave them a chance to win it at the end. Dalton Knecht showed the tendency to get hot, and that could be very impactful in a playoff series like a Max Strus, Tim Hardaway Jr. Dalton Knecht's potential as a playmaker is not very high, if I'm being honest with you, but he did show the ability to be a positive playmaker. I think he'll be solid when attacking closeouts, and he showed a good feel when he was in pick and roll situations. So I think Dalton Knecht can be, another playmaker on the court, but I would not expect him to be one of your primary playmakers. The biggest concern about Dalton Knecht's game is on the defensive end. We all know he has the size, length, athleticism to be a capable defender in the NBA. But as of right now, he will be targeted in the NBA if he doesn't improve. And that is a huge concern if we're talking about him trying to be a high-level starter on a contending team. Although he did improve this past year at Tennessee, he was still targeted a little bit, and he's still not where you want him to be. As of a player comp or shades of for Dalton Knecht, I would have to go with Tim Hardaway Jr. and a little bit of KCP. For Tim Hardaway Jr., he reminds me in the sense that both can catch fire, and will be considered not a positive defender. Also, they both have similar size and athleticism. On the KCP part, he can also catch fire, but the athleticism and size are very similar and would be a good comp if Dalton Knecht reaches his potential and becomes a positive defender. Overall, Dalton Knecht is a good scorer that put up incredible numbers at Tennessee. He showed he can score at all 3 levels and has deep range this past year. But the question is, could he become a primary scorer for an NBA team and not a defensive liability? But that's all I got on today's video. Thank you for listening. Please like and subscribe and comment down below what your thoughts are on Dalton Knecht. And now, enjoy the highlights.
At that type of a game.
Here's Knecht again. Power game with his left. Seems like you need to find that man.
Yeah.
Knecht.
Antonio Reeves at Kentucky and Mark Sears at Alabama. Janai Broom also in the conversation.
Razar fighting through the screens. Knecht pulls up over
What are you
Williams.
going to do? There's a mismatch.
Deep three. Come on!
Probably driving this time.
Indeed. Two-hand jam! What a stud. Off the window and in.
Knecht got a step on Davis. Aggressive take. Knecht for 3.
Goes under.
Look at this. You were a heck of a step by Zachary Davis. Went behind him. And Knecht turns it in.
He let this happen.
Oh my goodness!
Isolation game.
Guarded by Jacoby Wright, just 6'2". Turnaround jumper. Money.
There's that floppy set they like to pick. Gets a good look. Long distance. Oh, goodness. Knecht. Got him. Look at look. Knecht. Contact. No call. Knecht. Attack. Somebody at him. Knecht. He can do that. Knecht sizing up Edwards. Crosses and gets the ball.
You know, to be a good defensive team, you have to stop the ball first, and that's what they do.
Knecht.
Dude, he's too far out. He didn't have his hand up, and he's got long arms. Shireman, you got to guard him everywhere.
Knecht with the answer.
Wow.
Ziegler saved it from going out of bounds. Knecht coast to coast for 2. Knecht 2-on-1. Over to Meshack. He lays it in. Knecht again running the break all the way for Fouls up by 8, looking for more. Knecht out to Ziegler, left alone for 3. It's good! From Omaha has provided a 12-3 run. Here's a 3, and it's good!
But that time they did.
Knecht catch and shoot 3. It's good!
You're going to have a big problem.
Knecht had it poked away, but right to Vescovi. Knecht gets it back, another 3. Joins you from here in Detroit. Knecht for 3. It's good! But Jones turns it over. And now numbers the other way. Knecht is going to do it himself.
Yeah, he's got Braden Smith on him.
Knecht to Adu. Sends it back out. Knecht for 3. It's good!
Point it up. Throw it upstairs.
Knecht with Smith back. Knecht for 2! Gainey over to Knecht for the tie.